Mike McCool here in the Royal Examiner studio, and with me today is the ladies from the library. So we have Erin Rooney with us and Melody Hotak. So today, though, we're going to be talking about Erin. Erin has been selected as the new librarian for the Samuels Public Library, so congratulations.
Well, thank you.
You weren't surprised, were you?
I mean...
Yes, come on now, say it. She said,
Yeah.
I'm going to throw my hat in the ring and see what happens. Worst case is, I still have a job, Melanie, tell us about the selection process and kind of like, what do you go through? This is a big deal.
Yes, it is a big deal. It's the Board of Trustees' primary job,
right,
is to select the library director, to work with them. They're directly responsible for the library director. And then the library director is directly responsible for the rest of the staff and the operations.
Yeah.
So we take it really seriously. It's one of our main functions as a board to select the library
Now,
director.
your last library, you didn't promote from within, but you've done this in the past.
Yes.
Over the many decades you've been around. So.
Right. Now, I've been involved in the last interview processes. So, but you put out an advertisement,
right,
and you interview the candidates, and then you select the best candidate.
Well,
and Erin just knocked it out of the ballpark. She has the degree, she has the experience, she's worked across all the departments, so she knows children and adult and technical services.
yeah.
And
So the staff can't pull any wool over your eye, can they?
I know.
Sure. No, when I was in that department, that doesn't work that way.
That's right.
It's I don't think people realize about the degree required to be a librarian. I was kind of shocked that, these are, you have to have a upper level degree, at least a master's degree to be a librarian.
Right. It's a Master of Library Science.
Yeah.
And
it's like getting a PhD in almost, isn't it?
it's the master's
Right,
level
right.
for college degrees,
Yeah.
and there's a lot involved in running a library. So,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of advantages because she knows the staff, and the staff and the board are 100% behind her.
Well, that's a big.
We're excited. We're excited, and I'll let you talk to her.
Yes. Now, so give us your insight now. What? Tell us, a little bit about why you wanted to be the librarian and some of your plans you have going forward.
Well, I love our library and I love our community. I've been here and working at Samuels Public Library since 2015.
Right.
So I've actually developed my library career through Samuels Public Library, and that's just been an amazing opportunity. Like Melody said, I had started circulation and I had my hand in children's services. I was with Adult Reference. I took over the Adult Reference department, and I know everybody on staff. I know, what we went through, and I love our community, and I want to make sure that we're continuing to be the best service for our community that we can be.
Yeah, I think you had an advantage. Erin is a graduate of James Madison University, and we won't say how long ago that was because that'll date you. But you mentioned, the community. This particular library is so different than most libraries in our region. I think it is. Of course, I'm biased, but I just can't get over the amount of things. And I listened to your presentation to the board last night, and you had screens full of stuff every month and all the when we talk about this every month.
Oh, yeah.
When you and Macau come in about all the programs and it's just over and above what a typical library is. Just go get a book, come back, they got 3 people working.
Right.
It's really what it is. It's a gym in our community. So curious, you got bigger, better plans, or are you going to keep trying to keep it under control, or what's the plan?
Well, we always have something going on at the library. It's something we pride in. And then also I am excited to take a look at what we already have and there's ways that we can improve. We currently have the Mellon grant that we've put in a proposal for. So fingers crossed, it's looking pretty good. And if we're able to get that, we'll be able to increase and expand on our already existing services. We have our computer lab that we'll be able to renovate and turn that into something more than just like a classroom setting. We'd be able to make, a maker space and a memory lab and have people be able to come in and use that for more than just, classroom instruction.
Sure. Yeah, computers, you don't realize, we got a bunch of computers, but if you don't keep them up to date, the software won't run.
Exactly.
And then, it's always,
Yeah.
it's like, even the government lets you write them off soon, you know what I mean? Write them off in a year, whatever.
The Mellon Grant is very exciting.
It is. I was going to ask you now, that's one thing that the director is going to be pretty responsible for, and that is grant writing.
Oversight of all of that.
Sure.
We have we usually have a development person that helps with that, but it's oversight of those things.
Sure.
But the Mellon Grant's unique because that's a grant that was by invitation only, and that's a direct result of Erin's work on the memory lab that you've touched on a few times.
Right.
And so that was by invitation, and we'll know in March if we get that, and if we do, it means a new job position for somebody to work on archiving, and then Erin has all kinds of fun plans for that
sure.
space.
So, we've talked a lot of things she would like to do.
Yeah.
So now we're going to, now that she's, she's got the button there she can
That's
push,
right.
we'll see if some of those things come around.
Yeah.
But it's so cool to have somebody that really can hit the ground running.
Yeah.
No learning curve.
Right.
Very
Right.
little anyway.
Yeah.
And,
She knows our system, she knows the staff, she knows the community, she lives here as a
that's what we want.
tax-paying
That's
citizen.
right. Yes,
And,
we love that. And like you say, you were there at the presentation. Of course, you already know all these numbers, but it's just amazing that the number of people that walk through your door is just tens of thousands of people that come through and use the facility. So that's a testament to that you're doing a good thing. I mean, it's truly a great thing to do, and I know it'll even be better next year. It's okay to agree with me. You got to try new things and see how it goes, and So what give us some more information, because I know that you got a lot of stuff you want to tell me, but I know it's you got to be quiet about some of this stuff. But what do you think we're going to be looking for here soon? Might not even be your responsibility, but some things are coming. I keep bugging her about the amphitheater, but I know that might be a lost cause here. But
it's kind of put on hold for the moment till things kind of calm down.
But that's going to be a great project, and I know that we're going to expand to 2 SammyCons a year.
Maybe not quite 2.
Maybe not 2.
But we have Taste for Books that's going to be coming up in April.
That's a big thing too.
We're all
That's
looking
huge.
forward to that. It's always going to be it's always a fun opportunity for staff to just dress up and decorate the library and bring people in from the community to see what we do. And
You'll love the theme. Tell them the theme this year.
so we have British Invasion. So all things, British, London.
I was going to throw out an accent, but it wouldn't be British.
I could have tried, but it wouldn't have worked out very well.
Probably be Australian.
So things like the Beatles or
I was thinking,
Doctor Who for
Dave
as
Clark
a nerd.
5, radio, whatever.
We're doing lyrics, legends, and literature. So
that'd be cool.
It'll anything British literature, anything castles, and then all the British and music.
Harry
British
Potter,
amazing.
that's what we're thinking of. Yeah, that'll be
So
great.
it's a pretty broad category.
It is
so,
broad, but it'll be interesting. It's always good to
It'll
have
be
a
great.
theme.
Yeah.
And I know last year it was great. It was the one about
Oh my
time.
gosh.
wasn't
Time
it?
travel.
Time
Yeah.
travel.
Yeah.
And that's when we went down there and followed you around as Carter. was it?
Oh, it's for
That was
SammyCon, yeah, 'cause
SammyCon, but that was based on because you had the
Yeah,
Stargate. And
exactly.
All that, yeah?
Right. Yeah.
There's so many cool things at the library.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
I just don't get down there enough.
Yeah.
I still haven't picked up my platinum
You gotta
library
come
card.
in.
I know.
Go get you sit.
All right. So what else?
Well, and then after that, we've got our summer reading that'll be coming up. We've got our staff are already planning on a lot of awesome programs for that. It's going to be more of an adventure theme.
One thing that will not go away, and that's the bad romance. Is that what it's called? Bad romance? That's like her favorite thing.
It's one of our book clubs that we have, yes. So it is romance genre theme where anybody can just come in, and if you have a favorite rom-com, favorite author, or just looking for new titles that you're in a slump. I don't know what to read next.
That's always her. That's her theme.
We've got you covered.
So are you going to still head that up?
We'll
Or are you
see.
going to delegate?
We'll see. I'm gonna still continue it as best I can. So I highly enjoy that club. So
yeah.
we're always looking for new people to join.
Yeah, that's great. I knew she would have something like that. But so be sure you can find somebody new now to come in and talk about the children and the adult programs. But you can come in if you'd like. Just,
Oh yeah, no,
sure.
I'd love to come in and talk to you.
Yeah.
You and Mikal can come down every time, and we'll talk about from the ladies from the library.
That's right.
And it's really interesting. Like I said, a lot of people enjoy it. It's just a great thing. So I hope we have big and better things for this next year. Your presentation was great. It was full of just tons of information.
Yeah.
And we'll have a story up on that later today and
Great.
post some of those presentation
Yeah.
things. So we're going to do all we can to keep the library focused on all the great things that you do. And congratulations. Did
Thank
you
you.
call your family? And,
I did.
huh? They said,
they were
"See, that degree paid off."
That's right.
They were very excited. Yes.
That's great. That's great. So you start when? Tomorrow?
Technically tomorrow. Yes.
Technically tomorrow.
Yeah. So February 1st.
You're cleaning out your desk and moving over to the
Yep.
big office?
I've been doing all of that. So it's been very exciting.
I'm going to have to make her a name tag now.
That'd be great.
So congratulations. Congratulations. I
Yes.
know
We're very
Eileen, Miss
excited.
Grady will be so glad to go back to her old routine, which
Yes.
is still what she's been doing. She
Yes.
hadn't given that up.
She's
so.
a wonderful director of operations, and we can't
Yeah.
thank her enough because
Yeah.
she gave us the time to really do a nice, thoughtful
Yeah,
search.
you didn't want to be in a hurry. I mean, you got to be careful because
Yeah.
they got to fit right in with your existing, but you
Yeah.
got to think about the
Yeah.
things you've gone through, and we're going to be going through it.
Right.
That won't go away. So
Right.
we'll have
Yeah.
pick her
So
battles.
everybody can look for her out in the community, and
Yeah.
she'll be reaching out to community
She's going
businesses.
to have this big sweatshirt on that'll say, "I'm the new librarian."
That's right. So be patient, be supportive.
Give her a bumper sticker, going slow. All right.
right.
Again, congratulations, Erin. It's well deserved, and thank you so much for
Yeah.
coming in today.
Thanks
we
for
will see
having
you
us.
soon because
Yeah.
February next week I'll be seeing somebody from the library.
Yep. We'll be bringing somebody in.
All right. Thanks
Yeah.
again.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.